This has dirty diapers right now.
Yes, it does, and he stinks, and he's upset, and it's the middle of the night, and Kayli and I are sleeping.
Okay.
All right?
Then we have to.
Okay, you guys ready? All right?
All right, hon.
3, 2, 1, go! Hi everybody, welcome back to A Tale of Two Bumps. As you can see, we have two very, very special guests with us. My hubby Michael, who you might recognize from the Baby Diaries, and Casey, who you might recognize from just YouTube and Casey Lavere, his channel, and their awesome family channel. I'm so happy that you guys are here.
Yeah, this is so much fun.
We're excited to be here.
It was an honor to have gotten that call.
Finally get to be on the show, right?
I know you guys have been dying to be on the Mom's View.
Yeah. Well, every day I wake up and look at my phone. It's like, today gonna be the day they're gonna call me?
Finally got the call.
We should just let them finish the rest of the Tale of Two Bumps. We'll just let them take
They
over.
were actually going to cast out for the dads, and but we made the cut.
Yeah. Grateful for that.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to kick things off with a Twitter question. This one is from our viewer, Poe Riley, who asks, what are you most excited about once the little babies are born? Any father-son plans? Casey? It's your second
what am I
little
most
boy.
excited about? I'm most excited for my wife to quit complaining to me. No.
I knew you were going to say that.
I'm glad you said that first.
Now it's okay for you to say it?
Well,
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, that's good for everyone.
Yeah.
Once the baby is out, everyone's
Here's
a
my
little
plan
happier.
on this baby. Our first two kids, I remember, like, I'm not a baby-hungry man.
Okay.
And I know there are some out there, like, not that I'm going to eat a baby, like you know, how moms,
you
like
like to
Kaylee's
hunt.
like, she sees a baby, she has to hold it and touch it.
Right.
I'm terrified of babies, even
Okay.
though this is our third one. And so for our first two kids, like Braylee, I remember thinking, I cannot wait until she can walk or she can talk, because a baby, like, they scare me. I don't like to hold them. And then she would start walking, and I'd be like, oh, I can't wait until she starts talking, and then I can't wait until she does this. I'm going to try to enjoy the very, like, small things this time, because I kind of think I overlooked them the first two times.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to enjoy just the baby, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, that was such a good
I'm going to let you enjoy the baby every night when he gets up.
Well, I'm not going that far, but like.
You were always really good to help, though. And the thing that I loved about when we had Gage was I didn't get to see him that whole first day, and Casey spent the whole entire day with him. So I felt like you guys had that instant bond that was
father-son.
yes.
Yes.
I loved that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was a good answer.
Yeah.
What are you excited about, Peach?
What he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing. I'm terrified of babies,
Yeah.
as you know. I mean, people hand me their babies, and I'm just kind of like,
Yeah.
oh, this is great. You know, like, what do I do with it? So learning how to hold him, I guess, not worrying about breaking him in half.
Yeah.
You'll be
holding him.
good once you get
But
practice.
yeah, and then dressing him. I'm really like excited about dressing him. I think I can't wait for those cool little outfits with the bow tie and the little suit with the little driver's hat and everything. And
There you go.
yeah, and I'm a big race car fan, and I want to try to get him into racing, but I'm not going to force it on him. If he doesn't want to do it, he can do whatever he wants. But
Why don't you tell everybody what you plan on putting on his crib?
I have a CD called Engine Notes, and it's just a bunch of different engines and how they sound on the
Really?
racetrack. Yeah, so he's just gonna listen to different engine notes.
You remember that
as-
commercial? I can't remember what the commercial was. It was years ago, but it was this kid. I can't remember what the commercial was about, but it was a kid, and he could tell what kind of car it was coming around the corner.
That's
Oh
this
yeah,
guy.
that's
Is
how
that you, Art? Is
and
that
that's
you?
so true to, like, I don't know, lots of car guys, you know, I'm in that world, and they all say the same thing. They don't know how it happened, but they just know what kind of car is
Really?
driving by. They know what it looks like when it's coming at them. You know, it's just natural. So
Wow.
yeah,
Do
I
you
don't
know what is the most amazing thing to me is as soon as like a kid can make a noise, a boy, he will make the noise of a car.
Oh
He
really?
will push it around and make like
Oh, like a
yeah.
little
it's
vroom,
so
vroom.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's like it is just installed in them and they just know
Yeah.
the noises that a car makes.
I never
Yeah.
noticed that, but that
Yeah,
I-
you
that
will.
makes
You'll be
sense.
so proud.
Oh yeah, I did it all. I did all that stuff.
IKEA was selling like a carpet or like a little rug that was like a little racetrack, and Michael's like, "We need this." I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna say no.
Yeah, I had to have that.
All the race paraphernalia.
It was
can go
really
in
for
his
me
room.
though. It wasn't.
Of
Yeah.
course, it was for
You get up
you.
at night, you race your car.
Yeah.
He has such a car collection. Okay, we have another Twitter question, and this is from Emma Marie 1331 asking, "What challenges do you think your sons will face while growing up in the age of social media?" Ugh.
Oh, we're kind of facing that now with
Yeah.
Braylee because she got an iPod for Christmas and she wants to text on it.
Oh, you can do that?
You can do that as long as you're connected to Wi-Fi, and this is where the two of us don't agree. I think as long as it's supervised and I'm watching, then I think it should be okay. Casey's like, let them be children. Like
Yeah.
let them be little.
I have a hard time with, I shouldn't say a hard time, but my belief is, like me and Kayli have these arguments all the time about like, take your phone. What if you don't have your phone with you? Blah, blah, blah. Like, your phone's going to die. You're not going to be able to call. We got along just great for thousands of years without a phone. Right? And so, like, I don't know. Like, she thinks that Braylee needs a phone to take to school in case there's an emergency. I never had a phone going to school.
Yeah.
No one had phones going to school.
That's
Like,
true.
Zach Morse had one back in the day.
It was like this
Maybe
big.
I'll give Braylee that big white one if she wants
go
it.
ahead and use it.
But,
Make it real
I
cumbersome.
don't think I want my kids to be kids and not have to worry about like texting and all that stuff. And I know like Facebook and all that's fun, but at the same time, like I just want them to learn how to like socialize with each other by communicating one-on-one instead of through And that's what I get worried about with social media and my kids growing up is like we're totally obviously overcome with it because we do it for a living, but like I want my kids to be able to like grow up playing and being kids for a while before
Gotta
they
get dirty, not just
I
inside,
agree.
on the computer all day.
Yeah. What do you think, babe?
I've never thought about it.
Yeah. Well, welcome to the mom's view. Yes.
Some I should think about.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just off the bat, just thinking about them texting, I mean, I would. It's a thing of now. I mean, everyone's doing it. So I mean, I don't want to like hold that back from them when everyone else is. That's how their normal way of communicating is.
That's true.
When I was in high school, I had a pager.
That's true.
And everyone else had pagers, and we had those little codes and. But that's high school. That's not grammar school, but or kindergarten or whatever. But I don't know. I never really thought about it. I guess I'll figure it out when I see them texting, and if it bothers me, I'll be like, that doesn't seem right. I'm just gonna take
The
that
other
away.
thing you have to think about is what are these girls going to be sending our little boys?
Yeah.
Because
Watch
that
it.
is where it gets
Little
Yeah.
a little
tramps.
scary.
I'm just kidding.
What are you? What?
Girls send some
I don't think
Scandalous
about
little
stuff like
photos.
that.
well,
Like selfies and stuff. Like
yeah,
Like in their
inappropriate
birthday suits.
selfies.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the stuff I haven't thought about yet.
I know. I haven't really thought about that either, but I'm so grateful that I didn't grow up with social media
too.
because I did get to play outside and I was never obsessed with checking like my Facebook page or anything like that. And just the age difference with like my sister who's 5 years younger and she did grow up with like IM and stuff and she was way more into that and that was way more a part of her childhood than mine. And I'm really happy with the way that I grew up. So, but again, you don't want to have that one kid that's like, my parents don't let me text, and they're like, you're lame, Like,
I want to be that parent. I want to be the one that says no, and this is why. But I don't know, like, you're right. I don't want to like make her like, the social nerd or anything. But at the same time, like, I feel like, and I told her, she said, when can I get a phone? I said, you can get a phone when you can pay for it.
Yeah.
But now she's getting brand deals from Quaker.
I
She can pay for her phone. I have to
like,
take that
Dad,
brand.
my phone's better than yours now.
The other thing that is hard is that is another thing that we're going to have to do extra as a parent. We're going to have to check all of their social media to make sure nothing is going on because there are a lot of really creepy people that you have to keep your child safe.
Yeah.
Right.
Like you never know.
But I feel like if you're having to do that, then it's just not worth it.
But I think I would, even if I knew that they were not getting into trouble, I will not allow them to have any of those things unless I can check.
So, like,
I'll
what
be the
about
crazy mom.
your parents reading your journal when you were a kid? Was that okay?
I mean, yeah, it kept me out of trouble.
But at the time, were you happy about that?
I didn't know. No, this is so funny. My mom read my journal growing up.
Oh, wow.
I had
didn't know.
no idea.
Oh, wow.
I got caught doing everything, but my mom was smart enough to like figure out a way to make me believe like she really found out. She saw me or someone saw me and I was doing things that I shouldn't have been doing. And she told me that she read my journal actually while I was in labor with Braylee.
Oh my God.
We were at the hospital,
Oh, wow.
and she was like, I read your journal growing. I can't remember how it came about, and I was like, that's how you knew everything?
Yeah, right.
Wow,
like
what
how
a time
she
to tell
takes
you.
the time.
Like, looking back, I'm embarrassed because she probably read things that I said about her, but I'm so glad because she always put a stop to those things. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know, it's tricky. It's hard to say what you're going to do before you're in that situation, too.
Yeah, I think one of the benefits is, how you can always know where they are.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
that would be kind of
Yeah.
nice to know. I've always been kind of paranoid about
Somebody abducting an
yeah,
unborn
something
child.
like
It's
that.
scary,
Yeah. So that's at least like a thought.
I agree. I agree.
So we're obviously all online for the most part all the time, every day. How do you like tell your kids what they can and can't do online when you're online all the time? Like, how do you have that conversation? Like, if Braylee's like, I want to tweet and I want to do this, and you're like, no, but then you're doing it. What do you say? What do you do? Tell us.
She has tweeted a picture from my Twitter
Oh,
account.
really?
She went to the Taylor Swift concert and she set the camera up She even showed me she used a doorknob, and she took a selfie like this, pointing at her shirt, and tweeted, "Taylor Swift is awesome."
Oh my god.
And tweeted
so
it out.
cute.
So she's she's ready for Twitter.
Yeah.
It scares me how like much further. Like obviously Twitter wasn't around when I was 9, but like she can get on YouTube. She can tweet, Facebook. It's scary.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I guess you go back to the old line. I'm your parent. I'm your dad. And this,
Yeah.
when you're a dad, you can make your own decisions.
Like do as I say.
Right.
do
Yeah,
as I do
exactly.
kind of
I don't
thing.
know. Like we're on social media so much because that's part of our job, obviously. I don't know. Like I said, I don't want her to be on that stuff as quite yet. She's 9 years old. I want her to grow up like we did.
Right.
Outside playing with Gage and out wrecking her bike and scraping her knee up.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess when it really comes down to that time, we'll have to figure it out.
I think also like agreeing with an age when we'll let her do those things. Like what age is appropriate for Facebook.
Yeah, and I think every kid's obviously going to be different.
Right.
Like, Braylee is mature beyond her years, which is good, but it also can be very bad.
Yeah, which makes me want to hold her back more. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait a second.
Yeah. I know. I mean, because if like teachers are sending out homework assignments or stuff online, which I feel like they do now, you know, they've got to be computer savvy and being on the computer, they're obviously going to want to look at social media and see what everybody else is doing
Yep.
and see what their parents are doing or,
Right.
you know, spy
And-
on you guys maybe.
Like as far as YouTube, Braylee already wants a YouTube channel. Like
Right.
she's wanted one for a long time. Gage hasn't showed as much interest, but and that's another thing we have to decide what is the right age for Braylee to have her own YouTube channel.
I told her she could have her own YouTube channel whenever she wanted. And I said the only stipulation is you have to learn how to do it. Like, and I'll teach you how to edit, how to upload, how to export, all that stuff. I'll teach you, but I want her to be the one that's doing it.
Right.
And so she was just like, now she doesn't ask it.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't want to
Okay.
learn that stuff yet.
So that's a good-
But I
that's
wanted
a
her
good
to be
plan.
responsible. So all about teaching responsibility, I think, with kids, no matter what they're doing. And, when I feel like she's responsible enough to have a phone, she'll have a phone. Or when she shows that she's, responsible and wants to really have a YouTube channel and learn that stuff, well, she'll be able to have a YouTube channel.
That makes
So-
sense. Yeah.
How do you feel about our little nugget growing up in the spotlight? I mean, he's already like so famous.
Yeah, I know.
How many
Hashtag baby
views does
Idris.
he have
Yeah,
so far?
right.
He's gotten me so many more views. Thanks, guys. Babies are
Tons
good for
of views.
business.
Yeah.
It's a secret to the internet.
That's true. Have a
Babies
baby.
and dogs.
Yep.
Babies and dogs.
And if you combine the two,
Oh yeah.
golden.
Do you have baby dogs? Hopefully that's a couple puppies in there. You guys will go viral, blow up.
Yeah. If I give birth to a litter of pugs, I better have 1 million views on that video. At
Better be
least.
explaining a lot. Too.
Yeah, right?
Wow.
What do you think if little baby Reese's PC says, "Dad, Mom, I really want a YouTube channel," and he's
Yeah.
like 6?
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah,
these
and
are
I know
all
it's,
good
like,
questions.
hard to answer
I
hypotheticals.
never thought of any of this stuff.
Yeah.
So I guess this is good that I'm here. But no, I mean, I don't personally I don't know what negative things come along with Twitter.
Right.
Why is it bad to tweet?
Yeah.
What can possibly happen? Will they get approached by some creepy dude on the internet or something?
they will.
Probably.
Is that what will
Yeah.
happen? So okay, so that has to be monitored.
Yeah.
Facebook. I feel like Facebook is a way of life now, and
Yeah.
I mean you can't do anything without being on Facebook. So
Yeah.
I don't want to hinder any kind of social growth or anything like that. But I guess it all has to be closely monitored. It
Yeah.
just depends on how much time you have to put into it, and But he's got the right idea. You got to make him work for it too.
Yeah.
You want a YouTube channel, you should learn how to edit. You should learn how to do this, and maybe she'll make some money, and then she can pay for her cell phone. And
There
then,
you go.
Pay for her college.
So
Yeah.
but I started working when I was 14. I mean, I definitely want them to earn things and have a sense of worth and make things on their own instead of giving it to them. But,
Yeah, for sure.
that doesn't really answer the social media question. But
No, it does though. Just being a real member of the
Yeah.
community and working and
Yeah,
not
it's
just
tough,
being a cyber member.
I mean, I even think about math today.
Yeah.
I did a paper and pencil. 2 + 2 = 4. I seriously doubt they're ever going to do that. They're going to use calculators.
Yeah.
There's no I mean, I'm curious to see how they're going to teach kids math and all these other things that are sort of
I know, I
obsolete
wonder
now,
about that
so,
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's
But-
something to think about. What's happening now is going to be so different in 5 years,
Yeah.
6
Yeah.
years. We're going to be dealing with a whole new set of what are you
Yeah.
going to allow your kid to do this?
Yeah.
And they'll probably all have iPads or the newest thing to do their
a
homework
software or an
Yeah.
app to do this, to do that, and it's just I don't know how. I guess you just got to try to stay on top of things, and be a hip dad, you know.
Yeah.
But
It was interesting. You were saying, Kaylee, like it is so much more work for parents though to monitor all those things and to just stay up to date with everything too. You know, there could be a new social app that comes out you don't even know about, and then your kids are secretly whatever doing something on it.
Well, and the thing is they are smarter than us.
Right.
It's like they
totally.
learn faster, they pick it up faster, and so they're knowing what to do.
Yeah.
And I still feel like I'm way behind. Braylee can do more than I can do already. And how do you keep up with that? And how do you monitor that when they're sneaky?
when they could teach you.
But
Right.
that's why I feel like
know.
if you're not that strict, they may be less inclined to hide it from you, and it's out there and you know it. And at least you can watch it and monitor it versus like you're just like, no, you can't do
Yeah,
this,
and then
they're
that's when they
hiding.
start
You know?
sneaking around.
Yeah, right. And
Yeah.
then you find out there's this crazy app in the underground
Yeah.
internet world that you never knew about or whatever.
With like
so.
child molesters and
Whatever, yeah. You know, all kinds of.
So you guys, as veteran parents with soon to be third one on the way, we want advice from you guys. What do you do when you like disagree on like a certain subject? Like how do you guys as parents like unite and move forward?
Well, the
and
argument turns from you and your kid to you and your spouse.
Right.
And your
Right.
kid's like, goes off and like, whatever. No, that's not how it should be. It's tough. Like, I mean, I remember when we were first married, we would argue about the dumbest things. Like I always say, like the bread in the fridge. Like,
Right.
does the bread go in the fridge or does it go in the closet? But we were raised different, right? So we have
Right.
different ideas and different opinions. You know, we've been married now for 10 years, and so I feel like a lot of our stuff's coming together. But you still disagree on parenting. It's a huge thing, and like the cell phone thing, right?
Yeah.
I think the secret is and we do a terrible job at it, is when we do disagree, is not disagree in front of the kids. Because then they
Right.
see that divide.
Yeah.
And then they know, okay, when I want something like a phone, I go to mom, not dad. And then, so you should be one,
Yeah.
obviously,
Yeah.
right? So I would say don't disagree about punishment or parenting in front of
Yeah.
them, which is hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
that's a
think
great
that
tip,
like makes one parent the good guy, one parent the bad
Yeah.
guy.
Right.
And
Totally.
I usually try to be the good guy.
You're the bad guy?
I'm
Okay.
always the bad guy.
Well, it forces
Like
him
when
to
I'm
be.
on a hunting trip and I get a call about punishing the kids, I'm like, I don't want to be that guy that you call that I have to punish the kids over the phone
Yeah.
because then they know.
The whole
like,
time he's gone, I'm like, I'm gonna call your dad.
yeah,
Man.
take
I
equal
remember
turns punishing.
Right.
Yeah.
For
That's
sure.
important.
That is important.
Yeah,
That's not fair.
I thrive in the good cop, bad cop arena. So
Yeah.
I got to learn to just be one and not make you the bad cop.
Oh, is that what you were planning on doing? I wasn't
Yeah.
aware of that. Thanks
Yeah.
for telling me, babe.
Ask your mother.
Ask your mother.
Yeah. Go ask him. It's fine with me. Go ask your mother. Yeah.
I feel like we agree on like a lot of like core stuff
Yeah.
for the most part, even though we're very like our personalities are really different. I feel like we agree.
Yeah. There's just that one rule I made already.
What?
You
Oh,
you
can't tell you guys what to eat on race day
You can't tell us what to eat on race day. That's it.
because I'm a picky eater,
Yeah.
and Michael's become like a healthy eater now since we've been together, and
Yeah.
he wants that one day, him and his
Race
boy,
day.
Yeah.
where I
And
don't
there's
get
no
to tell
good
them
food
what
at the
to eat.
racetrack.
No.
You can't. You'll starve to death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll have a disadvantage.
Okay, all right, whatever. Well, you guys, Kaylee and I have a little surprise for you. We love to play games here on the Mom's View, and we have a special Two Dads challenge to test you guys and see how prepared you are to take care of our little nuggets, and there will be a winner.
Oh, yeah?
Yes,
All right.
That also
absolutely.
means there's going to be a loser.
That's right. All right, let's go. All right, you guys, here are the rules for the Two Dads challenge. It's the middle of the night, and your baby is crying. He needs to have his diaper changed, he needs to be re-swaddled, and he needs to be given a bottle. The first dad to do all of that with this little nugget wins. Any questions?
What is this?
Do you remember how to do this one?
All right, you guys ready?
So wait.
Like I'm asleep.
Diaper changed first, re-swaddled, and then fed.
Yes.
Does it have to be in that order?
Yes.
So this has dirty diapers right now.
Yes, it does. And he stinks and he's upset and it's the middle of the night and Kaylee and I are sleeping.
Okay.
All right?
And we have to.
Okay, you guys ready? All right.
All right, hon.
3, 2, 1, go!
Karen's so sweet.
Stinky diaper. Change it.
Put the diaper on first.
And rip that sucker off.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
You just got pieces in my
I've got to
mouth.
get back to bed. I got to be to work in the morning.
Do you know what goes
You'll
on?
have all day to clean it up, hon.
What are you doing?
Good thing that wasn't a girl.
I want to help you.
honey, see, this is how
Good job.
it really goes. I try to help out, and she just sits over my shoulder and just tells me I'm doing it wrong. So I have no confidence in myself.
You're doing a really good job.
Come on, babe. There you go.
I mean, if there was anything I could do, I could swaddle a baby. All right, little baby.
All right, I got the tape. Yeah.
Cheesy
help
little
you.
ones, right?
Yeah. Swaddle it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, this is gonna be.
Yeah. I don't know how to swaddle.
Just wrap up that little crumpet.
You have a
great.
certain way to do it?
Oh, I
hope
don't know.
this
You're
doesn't go in my
good.
mouth.
Ew, I hope it does.
Oh, he likes his arm inside, right?
Oh, see, that's cute. He said he likes his
Good,
arms
good, good.
inside.
There.
I think you just
That's a
need
good
his
bottle.
hand, but
Good
that's
job.
okay.
Oh, no.
See the baby?
Oh, the veteran parents
Dad
take
of the
home
year.
the win.
Dad of the year.
All right.
And there you go, hon. I'm going back to bed.
Wow.
I can hold
Good
it
job,
back
Casey.
because I
There you
want
go.
to
You have to
so
drink the
bad.
rest of that. For good things.
Oh, do I really?
No.
Is that what the loser has to
I
do?
wouldn't worse it.
Yeah, I wish that
Ew,
upon my
wait,
worst
you
enemy.
should try that.
I don't want to try that.
Don't try it.
It says gentle-ease. I don't want gentle-ease.
Well, it is for fussiness, crying, and gas. So,
Perfect, babe.
Oh, for me?
yeah, right?
All right.
Give it a couple more kids. You'll be.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do this again once we've had the babies.
Yeah, right?
See
Yeah.
who gets the most practice.
I would like
Right.
to see a replay, though, just to confirm he's the winner.
Well, you guys, that's it for our show. Good job.
Thanks for having us on.
You guys did a good job.
You did. You did.
I like
I'm
I learned a
impressed.
We
lot.
pretty much nailed it.
Oh, thanks. Same to you.
And thank you guys for sharing this journey with us and getting to have these fun times with us.
I
It's so
know.
much fun to
This
have
was-
the dads here.
It was fun to have
Yes.
the dads here. Well, you guys, yes, like Kayli said, that's all. So please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, tweet, connect with us online. You can always use the hashtag 2bumps. And we will be back next time. Thanks
Thanks
guys.
for watching.
Bye.
Bye.